At Sierra, discover great deals on top brand workout gear, like high-quality walking shoes, which might lead to another discovery.
40,000 steps, baby. Who's on top now, Karen?
You've taken the office step challenge a step too far. Don't worry, though. Sierra also has yoga gear. It might be a good place to find your zen. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Checking off the boxes on your to-do list is a great feeling. And when it comes to checking off coverage, a State Farm agent can help you choose an option that's right for you. Whether you prefer talking in person, on the phone, or using the award-winning app, it's nice knowing you have help finding coverage that best fits your needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Against the Spread is presented by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Billy.
Against the Spread.
Today,
To the Spread. Against the Spread.
the Giants and Justin Verlander are in Pittsburgh taking on Johan Oviedo. It's his season debut. Justin Verlander has not been great this season. Record is not great this season. However, his last game was against the Pirates, and they won that game. Pirates had a disastrous collapse this weekend against the Rockies. It was an interesting day on Friday. Marlins and Yankees got a lot of attention, but the Rockies and the Pirates had an incredible collapse and a comeback by the Rockies, one of which was reminiscent of when the Rockies beat the Marlins on the 4th of July years ago, which was a very, very disappointing game.
You're a fan, Billy.
The Giants are favored by 1.5 against the Pirates, who have been a disappointment this season. I take the Pirates plus 1.5. They put up a lot of runs in that loss the other day. But I think
You're doing the run line.
yeah, 1.5
Money line.
What?
Against the Spread.
You're doing the run line, not the money line.
Against the Spread.
Yeah, plus 1.5. I'm going to take the Pirates plus 1.5
Yeah, it's a
against the spread.
That's the spread.
Yeah.
The runs. You can do the money line, too.
Yeah, no, I want to take the Pirates plus 1.5. Yeah.
It's called against the Spread.
Yeah, it's
against the spread.
Yeah, against the Spread.
The Pirates plus 1.5 against the Giants.
Against the Spread.
Against the spread. You don't like that?
Against the Spread.
You know, I'm going to do the opposite. What do you want me to do?
Oh.
Do you want me to do the opposite, David? I'll do the opposite. The Giants minus 1.5? What do you want to do here?
I love the Pirates plus 1.5.
I do too, but I don't know.
Justin
you seem to not want
Verlander
to.
is a shell of his old self.
The Pirates have been one of the bigger disappointments this season, huh?
Don Kelly, former Marlin,
Oh.
not manager of the year.
No. All right, so I think we have the Pirates plus 1.5 against the spread.
All right.
We did it.
We got
That
JuJu
was-
tapping his toes over there.
Yeah.
How about Paul Skeens? You feel bad for him?
No.
No? Not at all?
Why would I feel bad? He's a generational pitcher dating Livy
Done.
Dunn.
Yeah.
He's doing fine.
I mean, yeah, he can't
He's
get any
happy,
run support.
healthy.
He does not look happy. He looks
started
happy
the
to you?
All-Star game 2 years in a row.
Yeah, he didn't look happy, though.
Seems happy to me.
yeah.
He may just have resting bitch face, but he's happy.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, JuJu.
JuJu, would you have sex with a fish in 100 years?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I do not partake.
What if it's societally acceptable?
Yeah.
The show went down a couple of different turns and twists and turns today. If it's society, is it the fish from Splash? Because
Daryl.
if it's the fish from Splash, I don't know. We can make a couple of exceptions.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah. Moving on. This is neither here nor there. A baby during a crawl competition this weekend in Las Vegas at the Aces game took his first steps during the crawl competition, dusting the competition.
Nice.
So I wanted to ask you guys, in my opinion, that's an immediate and instant disqualification.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Cheater.
It's like the difference between running and race walking. Like you always have to have 1 foot on the ground. You got to have at least 2 limbs or 3 limbs on the ground, I guess. You just got to be able to use all 4. You can't go walking.
You're going to buy that it was the kid's first step.
That's the other thing. No
Here we
chance.
are.
No chance. What is this, Noah Lyles' his child? Just running across as soon as he got on his feet? No way.
Cheater.
Yeah. sketchy dad after the game. They interviewed the dad. He was walking away like he just stole something. I don't believe you, sir. Congratulations to that baby. I hope you have a long career in the Olympics, but I think you should have been disqualified and the prize money should have went to second place.
Baby.
What was the prize money?
I think it was like $100 or something. It was something. Whatever it was, give it to the second place baby.
Normally we just give like T-shirts, a prize pack.
Pacifier.
Rarely is it a cash gift for the crawl off or for any sort of fan thing.
Yeah, it probably isn't. Also over the weekend, there was a report of the second sex toy that hit the court, you feel me, which is very embarrassing. But there was also a third one that hit the court this weekend in Atlanta. Wow. It went under wraps. It hit the court. It was as soon as the game was over, it hit the court, and one of the workers came and picked it up with his bare hand and put it under his shirt. I was like, that brother loves the dream. And I like to say, I don't understand this pandemic of throwing them. Like you said, Mike, earlier, football people have pads, helmets. If you hit one of them, it ain't gonna feel them at all type. But the women, if you throw that down and it hits them in the head, back, arm, or anything, that's an instant lawsuit. You're going to jail for assault. I don't understand any motivation behind this pandemic of throwing.
That's what I was trying to figure out, Juju, is the humor behind it. I mean, the first time you see it, it's like, well, that's weird. But now, if it's a running joke, I need to know what the joke is because I don't really find it funny.
Right. It's not funny at all. If you hit somebody, man, you are going to jail for a long time. Please stop throwing the dildos.
Was it green, though?
It was green as well.
Man, what is that all?
Monopoly. Right.
Maybe it's the
Who's
same
using these
thrower.
dildos? Martians?
The Incredible Hulk, maybe?
So,
Right.
Juju, bad news is that they may go to arena jail that day, but the odds of them going to jail, like prison, very small.
Yeah. And the security hasn't stepped up. We went to 2 games since that first one hit the court, but I still walked in with my keys in my pocket, my cell phone in my other pocket. They didn't even check me. So it's like, Atlanta security, you got to step it up.
Because you want them checking for dildos?
I mean, at this
How
point,
do you check for that?
How are you going to stop that?
Yeah, what are we talking about? They're not going to
Metal detector, you can't pick that up.
Right, they're not. The metal detector isn't picking it up. Are you expecting the pat down? Excuse me, sir. Wait a minute. That's not a dildo. I'm just happy to see you. They're not going to do that.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll tell you about desperate times and desperate measures. It's called a slump buster.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get you off that subject there, Juju. Noah Lyles and Kung Fu Kenny had a little thing, didn't they?
Right. I think, Kenny, you got to be able to lose with a bit of dignity, brother. You can't lose the race, even though he stared you down at the finish line, and then push him as he's still running. If that brother would have slipped and fell, you already know it was a bad look. That's why you walked up to him and tried to shake his hand instantly, like, oh, no, we're cool. Kenny, you, sir, are the joker of the day from yesterday for pushing that man after losing.
So for those that don't know, Noah Lyles and Kenny Bednarik competed at the U.S. National Track Championships, competing for the world to get their spot in Worlds, and they ran the 200. And Noah Lyles sort of came back and won the race, and was staring him down and talking his stuff. And then Kenny, as they were still sort of slowing down, pushed him in the back. And I actually think Noah's a little bit of a joker of the week candidate too, because I'm with Bednarik. First of all, he's got the great nickname, Kung Fu Kenny, and he wears the bandana thing. It's great. But he is always, he's very classy. He's very, doesn't really talk. Is just one of those quiet guys. And for Noah to just talk at him and be sort of unsportsmanlike toward him when he's your own national guy, and he's, again, very straight and narrow, very just like focused on his career, on everything. And I just think that like Noah's trying to bring his personality onto others that just don't want to hear that crap. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong necessarily with Noah's behavior, with his personality, but I think Kenny should clap back when, don't talk shit to me like that. Like, I was right there with you. First of all, I'm also your boy. Like, I don't really like it. I don't like it.
Yeah. but you can't push the button. Once you put hands on people, everything changes. Use your words. I learned that in first grade.
But you know what I love, Juju, is I don't know if you guys have watched that Sprint docuseries on Netflix. I think it's the best of the sports ones that they do. And to me, it just sort of reaffirms how much the reason I love track. It's like, it's different than UFC because you're not, or fighting because you're not actually hurting each other, but it's mano a mano. It's just like the ultimate physical challenge for another person. And those rivalries I absolutely love, which I know I just said that, he shouldn't be talking shit to Kenny, but when you start these rivalries, man, like that's going to bring a whole lot of interest to the sport and probably highlight it a little better here in the States.
Right. Another rivalry over the weekend that we didn't necessarily get touched too much on today was Michael Parsons versus Jerry Jones. I don't know what brother Jerry Jones is up to. He supposed to be having these conversations in private, behind closed doors. Don't tell everybody how much this doesn't matter. I think Michael Parsons has played his last game as a Cowboy. What do you guys think?
I do not, Juju. He's under contract.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones should not trade him. Do not give the player that power. He's under contract for 24 large ones this year. Play.
I side with Juju on this one. If you're the aging owner of the now disgraced America's team, you haven't won anything in 3 decades, you're trying to get free agents, the last thing you want to do is to your best defensive player say, I ain't losing any sleep over it. I mean, come on.
It's over the trade request, not over the lack of signing a contract.
I understand all that, but it's still disrespect. Unnecessary disrespect to the player.
Yeah, very unnecessary.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well, what about him or Terry McLaurin? Terry McLaurin as well requested the trade, and he had to go back to camp, though, because his money is a little different.
They don't like getting fined. The reason why the Bengals guy, Hendrickson, went back. He was losing so much money.
Right.
He's like, what am I doing here?
Yeah,
that's right. Do your job.
But they're already a struggling team, and now what does this do to the chemistry in the room? You know, you don't want a popular top tier player just feeling like Micah Parsons does right now. You just want to avoid that when you can, and this was avoidable. You don't say this in public. You don't say I'm not losing any sleep over it. It's not a big deal. Come on, placate the guy.
All right, it's fine.
But this is what Jerry does. Like, he does this every year. He does this with Dak.
I know,
does this
and
all
he never
the time.
learns.
And then he's going to pay him.
That's the thing. He ends up paying them anyway.
He's going to pay him anyway. He could have avoided this, and he's going to sign him for $260 million, and everybody's going to be like, oh, that was a waste of 2 weeks.
It's not wasted. We're talking about it. It's what Jerry wants.
No. I'm saying it was a wasted 2 weeks of national conversation.
That's what he likes, though. We stumbled upon this. He always pays, and he always draws it out, so you talk about it, and it's a talking point for much of the season until he cracks.
And then the team stinks.
Right.
And he pays more than had he just done it originally.
That's right.
Well, you always pay for more if you wait. Buy a house when you can, because next year the house will go up.
We can't buy houses.
That's why it's a weird strategy by him.
No, we can't buy houses.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Between shows like this, you never know.
As a society, affordable housing is a plague.
Man, you're struggling today, Mike.
No side is
the weight of the world is on your shoulders.
I mean,
I'll see you in 3 years, Mike.
Most people buying homes are older and wealthy.
3 years.
I don't know.
I would like to also just comment. I like the mustache, brother. I know you're waiting for the haircut later on in the week, but I think the Tom Selleck is working today, my brother.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Juju. I like your mustache, too.
What do we got on polls? I didn't call out a polls today, Juju.
Yeah, I made up a couple just because I saw we weren't going the poll route, you feel me? So I just stumbled upon a couple that I could just put up myself.
Tell me.
Are we still making Doloreses? 91% of the audience says, no, we are not.
What does that translate to in Spanish? Dolores?
Pains.
Not a great name.
No me hablo. No me
also,
close enough.
Sorry.
As an adult, can you still do the monkey bars as good as you could when you were a kid?
As well.
80% of the audience says no, they can't, and those are the polls.
Boom. It's just Mike and Izzy.
I don't know. I can still do a monkey bar too.
Can you do 12, Juju?
12 is not that much.
Yeah, pretty well.
Listen, people. Have some faith in yourselves, for crying out loud. There are 3-year-olds going across and skipping sticks in the monkey bars. You can do it, David. Trust me. Have some faith in yourself.
I have faith in you.
See you in 3 years.
Right.
Or
I
tomorrow.
don't have faith in us as a society, but I have faith in you.